Hi there. I'd like to specially welcome you to today's talk on Fire and Ice. Our guest today is a super talented man, Shehu Usman Tijani, otherwise known as Comic Usman. Super talented guy, is a filmmaker, a director, and a comedian. A lot of things packed in one man. Ladies and gentlemen, Comic Usman.
Thank you.
Welcome to the podcast, Fire and Ice. So you have a lot of names, a lot of things in your body as a person. You're a lot of things. Why comedy? With all the plenty things that I know you do, why comedy? By the way, I didn't tell you, he's also a comedian. And rather, he's also a rapper. That's what I was going to say. He's an awesome rapper.
I do more of rap, even the comedy and filmmaking and all of that. If you see me rapping, you won't believe it's me.
I'll believe because I've seen you.
You've seen me rap?
I've seen you rap.
You know,
So at least we have something in common.
you were rapping?
I dropped out.
I can't drop out though. You know, I grew up, I started with acting, you know, in Kaduna. Then, you know, I entered comedy and other stuff like that. After my NYSC, I went to study filmmaking. People were telling me to just focus on one thing, but then I couldn't just see myself focusing on one. I didn't want to just see that I wasted others. So I just had to push on with others, you know. And today I'm doing everything.
Wow.
That's why my show is called Comic Usman,
The Entertainer.
On my show, I perform as a stand-up comedian. I switch to spoken words. I switch to rap. You know, I just do different stuff.
I was at your show last year.
Yeah.
Was it last year or this year?
Yeah, last year.
Last year. It was awesome. It was
Thank
a
you.
show indeed.
Appreciate that.
You're one guy that has spoken so loudly about loyalty and slavery.
Yeah, they're identical.
Yeah, that's what you say. You say there's a thin line between both of them. You said 1 minute you're switching. People don't even know that you're switching from loyalty to slavery. What do you mean by that? Have you been in that place where someone made you a slave because you were trying to be loyal?
So many times. So many times. It has happened so many times. That's why I'm not working with anyone as a boy to anybody anymore, you know. Whatever happens, I tell you, if you want me to do anything for you, you know, something must come out of it. You know, I don't do that stuff anymore that you feel like you're trying to be loyal and see that they will help you. Nobody will help you. They will just keep using you and using you and using you. You know when you put bone in the nose of a dog and the dog is trying to get the bone and you're shifting back and shifting back, the dog just keep following you. That's how it is. They always want to do that, you know.
They just will never give you the actual.
Don't give it to you. They just give you hope. Fake hope. That's what, and I believe a lot of entertainers have gone through that. A lot of young entertainers have gone through that.
Talking about being enslaved by people, we have seen you with a number of entertainers or comedians in this very city. And there was a time, as of last year, you had a fallout with a particular guy. What happened?
Papi?
I didn't call his name.
If you talk with your future star. That a particular guy.
You fell out with Papi, like you said.
Yeah.
What happened? You and Papi were such an incredible. He was Papi your boss? He was a boss to you. What happened?
I think I won't really say boss. I would say we were like brothers. You know, I worked with him. I didn't work with him like a boss. If I worked with him like a boss, maybe I would have been trying to get one or two things for myself. But I worked with him like blood, like a brother. Even the times where he did stuff, his birthday, you know, his show, the times where I would get to be the one to pick his money. In fact, sometimes now you go call me, say, now you go pick my money. I don't want anybody touch my money. Because he knows that I have that discipline when it comes to money. I don't take people's things. As a matter of fact, his birthday, I picked a lot of money on that day in hostel and bustle. I picked one leader full. I keep that one inside bag. Carry another leader. They took money. When we got to the car, we got to Moscow, and he just did his hand like this. I just gave him the first ladder. He thought that was all. He was like, choo. And then I brought out the second one. He was like, ah. If I wanted, I would have kept the other one. But no, why? Why would I take somebody's money? Tomorrow I'll see you, my mind go to beat. I can't do that, I can't do that. But then he I really don't know how to say all of this because it makes me start getting agitated, kind of, because talking about it makes me remember how loyal I became in that movement, the lifestyle. We used to call it lifestyle cartel.
Oh.
It was me, him, Dowski, and then I would say structure. Yeah, but structure was, times where the show would come and all of that. But I myself and Dowski, we were always moving with him when he goes for events. We shoot contents, posts. He was only giving us transport. Transport, 3K, 4K. We collect down the go house. No, we know they put mine there. And he always tell you, say, worry. We did together. Bring on my blood. No, my brother, no worry. They go suck your blood. And then they call you blood. Just start to observe. They don't they make your mind calm down. Maybe if you do you what they want to do you.
So Papi sucked your blood.
Not literally.
You've not said exactly what happened.
Exactly what happened. Okay, you want to know exactly what happened. Okay, what happened between me and Papi was that my show. Okay, he did his first show, second and third, right? The third show, it happened before the third show when I wanted to do my own show. And this is someone that I've been with from his first show, brought so many ideas, spent my own money on doing some kind of things. If you watch the stage performance where we did the comedy fashion parade, and I brought some guys and all that, I didn't. He brought some money that I gave those guys and all, but I had my costume, my jalabia and all that. I had to tear them, bought some forks and spoons, made some design with my money and do all of that because I just felt like we were sharing a dream. We're going together. But this is someone that was working with shortcuts. He was working with shortcut.
Bob and Papi were like brothers.
Yeah, they were like brothers. The whole Abuja knew them.
Yeah,
they were formidable.
The incredible
team.
three.
Yeah, very, very, very strong three. They're moving together, and he made it look like shortcuts. He's trying to use him and do this one and all of that. But I now took side with Papi, trying to grow with Papi. I felt like this was someone that had an open mind. And he'll always give you that feeling.
Was he speaking ill of shortcuts to you?
I wouldn't want to join heads right now, but then he said a lot of stuff that I later heard from shortcut's side, and I realized that he was only being manipulative. That's the truth. He was only being manipulative, but then that's between them. Whatever happened between them is between them. But
true.
What I can just say is that he used the scenario, he used the
to buy you.
Yeah. I think he used that to manipulate me. But I won't blame him for it. I'll blame myself. But whatever happens, I really don't like to blame people for whatever happens to me anymore. I blame myself. I gave it my all. I wasn't supposed to.
You regret giving him your all?
I don't regret it.
Wasn't that the right thing to do?
It was. Like when I met Washington, and Washington asked me what happened and all that, I spoke with Washington. I told Washington that loyalty is slavery. It doesn't pay. What Washington said was, loyalty they pay, except you're loyal for the wrong person. That was it. Except you're loyal for the wrong person. There are people who can be loyal to one particular person, and they've been there for years. You serve this person for 10 years. And after that 10 years, most say you want to do wedding, they'll come surprise you with 1 million. Meanwhile, if you want to calculate what you supposed to get from that 10 years, if you don't reach like 20, 30 million from the person, but they'll come give you 1 million. Say, he has been very loyal, blah, blah, blah. I want to bless him today. They'll come dash you 1 million. You're confused, say that they appreciate you. That's nuts. But there are people you can still work for like 6 months to 1 year, and what they'll do for you, you'll be marveled, man. So it all depends on who you are loyal to. Who you're loyal to. And I think I want to say this on camera. I've told him before, but I will say it on camera. I want to tender a very big apology to Shortcut. I hurt that man. I really hurt that man.
And we've seen you with him lately.
Yeah,
I think Shortcut is an amazing guy.
very amazing guy. Shortcut helps a lot of people that people don't even speak about. I think he's not getting his flowers. I don't think there's any comedian that has put Shortcut on his bill that Shortcut has charged.
I could say that myself. He was at my show last year, Shortcut and Bob. Did you know that after the show, I'm a proponent of appreciating comedians or your colleagues when they perform for you. Did you know that after my show, I sent a message, bros, please send me your account number. He asked me not to ask him for account number, that I should rather send my own account number.
That's how
that
he
he
is.
knows I've spent so much.
That is how he is.
Shortcut. I was amazed.
That is how Shortcut is. Right from the time of Hustle and Bustle, where we used to do our rap battles, if you don't make enough money, Shortcuts with us, they have the way they do it there. So let me not just spill a lot of things, but they have the way they do it there. If you don't make enough money, he will find a way to see that you get transport at least. That's how he is. He's a very amazing guy.
I know that I'm not a guest on the show, but because we're talking Shortcut, today I'd like to give him his flowers. When I first came to this town, Shortcut was the first persons that I met. I used to be with a particular media house. I can't remember how we met exactly, but he started giving me jobs. The money at that time was not big money, maybe 50K, 30K. Those were events that he would, maybe they paid him to come and anchor, and then he's busy. He would not say, why Beats, go and cover up for me. Bro, I'll go. He's not going to ask me. Some people would still collect that small money. Shortcut will say, go. Now me suppose add money for you. So when I came to this town, he was the first person that was trying to carry me along and all that, even up until today. There was something he said to me. He said to me that, have you noticed that I don't call you for every event? Because I know the kind of event that fits you. So Shortcut is the kind
He's
of...
very good with branding.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
Very
right
good with
word.
branding. So he wouldn't want to just do anyhow.
He
stuff.
won't give you an event. And he has never called me to a place that is not of value. Like, always people of prominence or importance.
I think that was why they took advantage of him, He's a very open guy.
But
I'm a very open person. Like, Papi was his boy, so not even supposed. He was his boy, but he didn't treat him as a boy. He treated him as a brother. He treated him as a friend. They became besties and all that. In Hustle and Bustle, Papi was supposed to be collecting salary. He didn't make him collect salary. He put him there to be collecting percentage. It's real life thing. Ask him if you see him. Ask Papi if you see him. He put him there to be collecting percentage. Like the way Shortcut they collect.
Wow.
That's why right now he's very skeptical about who he helps. Very, very skeptical. He has learned so much the hard way.
So Papi didn't help you come through for your show? He didn't
As a
come
matter
through?
of fact, he fixed the date.
Papi?
Yes, I told him I wanted to do my show at Merit House.
Okay.
And he said, why Merit House? He now compared me with Dossie Berry because Dossie Berry did Sheraton then before she did Transcorp. Okay, she did Transcorp 2 years ago, right? Before she did another one last year.
Yeah, she did
Right?
She did
Okay,
Sheraton.
it was Transcorp last year.
Yeah.
Sheraton upper, right? Okay, yeah, it was after that Sheraton. So if Dossie Berry if you do Sheraton, why I know if you do Transcorp, Lagos Osun? I say I don't get people who go buy my table. I get regular people, I get VIP. I have them. I don't have people that will buy me a table. Say nobody where they do show, where they get people where they plan table. I should not work. Like he was even telling me that when comedians are calling him to help him set table, he will just ignore them and he say if it's not me and Dowski that are with him, there's nobody he can do such things for. He took me to Transcorp. We went to meet Mr. Chooks. He used his name.
Which Chooks? Chooks the
Mr.
general?
No, Mr. Chooks in Transcorp.
Okay.
Under his name, under his Papi Entertainment, he booked 10th of August. He fixed that date.
For you?
Yes. I was asking him, how much? How much? I wanted to know so that I will know if I can do this thing. How much now we go pay these people? He said, no worry. I should just start publicity. I started publicity. I was doing publicity. When I post, he will come and comment, fire down. See, bro, like that was one of the craziest parts.
So the fire burnt you last minute.
Bro, like you just comment, fire down.
Wow.
If I post, you write sharp.
Wow.
He encouraged me. I was going on doing the publicity, shooting skits, doing this one, doing that one, just to promote the show. Then MC Monica's show was coming, and he involved me in the Monica show. The way Papi was using me to shoot content that I was doing with my heart for him, I was not collecting money because we are together. Hoping that, okay.
And by the way, you're an incredible actor.
Thank you. Hoping that, yeah, you saw the skits
I've seen
we
a
did
couple
together.
of your kids.
Yeah, we were doing skits and all of that. Now, if you dey use person where the person they do for you and the person know they collect money for your hand and your friend come when need that service and you can't call this person to do for that, sure you not go make your friend they pay this person.
Yeah.
Now he wanted to start using me for Monica the way he was using me for himself.
For MC Monica.
Yes, for Monica, when Monica came and we're trying to go around to sell table, then I was making content. He didn't want Monica to now be giving me money. Monica wanted me to just be shooting. Then after the whole thing,
But he probably could it be that he painted you to Monica as his
He did.
boy? As his boy.
yes, he made Monica hate
Not
me.
his friend.
No, he didn't paint me as a friend. I'm not sure he painted me as a friend because he gave me a bad image to Monica. Monica started disliking me. Monica
Why? How?
disliked me to today. Because if he felt I'm not loyal
To Bob.
to Papi. He felt I'm not loyal. I'm sure Papi must have told him some crazy things about me. I shot like four contents. Then
Was he
I
after
using my
the fallout that Papi painted that kind of a
no,
picture? Or
before,
before?
during the Monica's move around.
So why would he do that? Even when you were still loyal?
You don't
to
know
him?
that guy. Yo.
Tell me about him.
I know there are things I will not say on camera. It will just look like I'm trying to paint him black because of whatever happened. So there are things about him, his personality that I wouldn't want to spill. There are things about his own personality that I wouldn't want to spill. But yeah, I think he's someone that everyone should be careful of.
Wow.
Everyone. For real.
Wow. Do you regret the things he said to MC Monica about you? Do you regret how those things make you feel and yet you were loyal to him?
I felt very bad, but I don't regret because he has made me understand some certain things that I never understood about loyalty and giving yourself out. Everybody needs to have a price tag. Everybody needs to know what they're doing, not just knowing what you are doing as a job, but knowing what you're doing to earn a living.
Since you left MC Papi, what's the difference? What can you say that, okay, now I've achieved since I left?
I did my show last year on my own without him.
You did it in a lesser environment
In fact,
compared to where he wanted you to do.
He wanted me to do it in Transcorp, but then he was not supporting me. I changed my venue 5 days to the show.
Is that not entitlement mentality?
It's not entitlement. It's not entitlement. It will be entitlement if I was the one that went to Transcorp myself and said I want to do show in Transcorp and I'm dragging you that you must support me.
But you have your own will. You could have told him, I can't afford Transcorp.
I did. I told him I can't afford Transcorp and all that. He said he promised to help me. Because tables, if I had sold 2-3 tables, would have been able. As a matter of fact, okay, let's even say that his own contact, he's hiding his contact. I met Tosland. I showed him my stuff and I said, my boss, my show is coming up, please support me. Tosland saw package by MC Papi Entertainment. I said, Anna Papi, the package. I said, yes. He said, tell Papi to bring it to me. I told Papi, he refused.
Papi refused?
Yes. He refused taking me to Tosland. He chatted Tosland in my phone. He said,
by the way, shout out to Tosland.
This Tosla wey in the chat, no be saying they tell am about me. Now greet, they greet am. Can't say he never reply, never reply. Even his boss, BMU, before he could tell BMU about my show. In fact, BMU, when last year, BMU knows me, his wife knows me. I told him and his wife about it. They said, you have Papi now, you have us, don't worry, we're there. He refused telling BMU about the show until it was BMU's driver and PA that forced Papi to tell BMU. They forced him.
Did BMU come through for you?
He didn't come through because I already fell out with Papi. You know, I changed my venue 5 days, so I don't expect him to do anything anymore.
5 days to your show,
yes, I changed my venue 5 days. 5 days to my show, I have not paid for Transcorp. I was having 600K money that I sold from regular and VIP tickets. That was the money. That was the money I now used to go to Grand Cubana, and I secured the hall. The moment I secured that hall, money started coming.
But did you by any means try to call Papi to say, bro, so see, last hour checkup, I never pay for this hall.
Of course.
Are you going to come through for me or not?
Of course. I called him and blah, blah, blah. See you, this. In fact, I called him from it was 10 days to the show that I knew that I was going to give Transcorp 2.5 million. I was going to pay 2.5 million for the hall.
That was
okay. Then now, and I can't beg and so this table. He can't put on for my body. Say, make I set table. Me wait till you say I no get people who go buy my table. You they push me, man, go set table. Where I want go sell them? Where I want go sell them? And tomorrow people will talk about entitlements. But whoever you are loyal to and you are giving that person, you are entitled to that person's support. You are entitled to it.
Because you're serving him.
You are serving that person. You are giving that. If the person is entitled to your loyalty, then you are not entitled to support. That's slavery. No. Things will have to. Just the way you see that, a lot of people are rebelling right now. Just the way you see that men were bad to women in the past, and right now you see a lot of women rebelling and being bad to men. That's why you see that these days, loyalty does not stand the quality you used to have before.
Your name, when I first met you, you were Sojo Boy. What happened that the transition from Sojo Boy to becoming Comic Usman?
Yeah, actually, I started as Soldier Boy because I went to a military school, Nigerian Military School, Zaria. I am an ex-boy, and I am a member of the prestigious Ex-Boy Association of Nigeria, FCT chapter. You know, when I started in 2009, started as an actor, and I used to give them all the soldier vibes, you know. So I was called Soldier Boy even before I started comedy. So I used the name to get into comedy. You know, that was my stage name. But then, after university, Kogi State University, and I came to Abuja, I just started noticing Soldier Boy everywhere. There was an artist in Abuja that was even having his song on air then. His name was Soldier Boy. Then something happened from the school I finished from, and a lot of people were calling me. I think they buyed this guy. One guy, I don't even know the guy. They say his name is Soldier Boy. So a lot of people were calling me, what's up? You do okay? You do okay? I don't know if you answer this name again. I'll be me carry on. I dashed them. And before then, Shortcuts. And the first person that told me about changing that name was Koboko Master. They say, oh boy, you just say this your name, go also. You know, that's how he speaks. You know, see my name now, Koboko Master. Everybody knows that name now comedy name. Basket mouth. You see, you know, your name is Shortcuts, MC Bob, this and that. So he gave some instance and he said, Soldier Boy. You know, now you get us to be, you go grow, you go old. You know, you go see the Soldier Boy.
Shout out to Koboko Master. He has a show 21st of June. Koboko Master live in
As a matter
Abuja.
of fact, I would like to give Koboko Master his flowers. He's one man that I've been learning stand-up comedy from, even without his consent, without his knowledge. He doesn't even know. I watch a lot of his videos on YouTube, and I see the reason why a comedian need to have his own jokes. Like Koboko Master cracks jokes that he's like a lecturer. He's like a lecturer. He brings you, he lays the foundation, he comes up, build it properly. He gives good jokes. And that's one thing I've learned from him. And, I was able to start doing my own jokes. Not cracking joke that you heard before because you just say, this one go match for this place, this one go fit here. When you have your jokes, you will know how to, you will last.
Yeah.
You will last longer.
Longevity.
Yeah.
So you were talking about your
The
name.
name, right? Okay, yeah. So Shortcut now called me one day. It was not like, oh, how fast he fine boss. He said, this is your name, Soldier Boy. You really want to do this comedy for as a career, or you just hobby or fun? I said, no, my career was I want to stand up comedian. I said, okay. He said he did with some brosses where my fans, and they talk about me. Say that my name, Soldier Boy. Say he can't say, boy, you should say you no go change am because the name, he gave the same instances Koboko give. Then I spoke with my very I think he was the closest person to me as at that period. That was Serkin Daria. We are still very close now. As a matter of fact, I'm still a member of Kwaroban. Serkin Daria gave me the name Comic Usman. I think his idea was that if you're answering any name, anybody can share it with you, just like the Soldier Boy. But that's your original name.
Yeah.
No one can take it from you. So, by the way, Usman is my son name, but I am the Comic Usman. So my younger brother, the one following me, is the computer engineer Usman. So we have another business Usman. My elder brother is the fire service Usman. So me, I'm into entertainment. I'm a comedian. So I am the comic Usman.
Interesting. Interesting. So I think a couple of months back, we saw a trending video on Tunde Ednut. You were seen in that video criticizing Omoyele Sowore, that's the AAC presidential candidate. You said, what was that you said?
I called him a political content
You called a whole Sowore
How is he a whole?
Come on, he's a whole.
The people he's
Omoyele is
disrespecting,
a
are they
big
not
deal.
whole? He disrespects everyone. Are the people not whole? People bigger than him, 10 times bigger than him. He disrespects them, call them anything he wants to call them. Are they not whole? Why is he the show right now that is now a whole?
Don't you think that calling him a political content creator was demeaning?
No, it wasn't. That was how I perceive him to be. It wasn't demeaning. He loves it. That's what he loves to do. That's why have you seen Showore in any place that people were killed or anything? Have you seen him? He won't go there. He likes the one that involves political strategies. When it's political, say this person don't do this thing now, one party, he will go there, pack cameras. So that the moment he does whatever he wants to do, it will go on, it will fly. It will collect his own clip, put on his own page. He wants to be relevant. I think he started very well as an activist. I saw videos of him over 30 years ago during the MKO Abiola time. And I think that was pure intention. Say get us, you go to do something, you go to do it with good mind. When you can't say gain, then you can't say, hey, wait. This thing what they do, I want to go to mumu myself. I think he switched along the line.
So you think that he's not genuine?
I don't think so. I don't think he's genuine. If he was genuine, he would have been cautioning his boys, all those boys that are behaving like Curtis. If he was genuine, those boys are insulting people anyhow, they talk anyhow online, they come. He doesn't caution them, he enjoys it. When you see his video, he pockets his hand among them. When they sing for him, you are a leader, you are a leader, he'll be like, he enjoys it, like it gets into his head, it makes him feel good. It's like nicotine. If let's say you don't drag one, cigar don't enter your brain, I'm not insulting him. I'm speaking fact. I studied philosophy. My project was about human morality, So I'm someone that is deep into morals. David Hume's moral judgment in Nigeria's context. That was my project, my final year. I don't look at things from an emotional angle. I am very, very, I don't know how to call it. Whether I want to say which word I want to use. I don't use emotions to think. No matter how I feel about
So you
something.
think that Omoyele Sowore can make it as the president of Nigeria?
I want him, you can only drag.
People like
A lot of people are even saying he's working for APC. I don't believe that. I believe he's trying to be president, but then, you should even make him a president for this country.
people like Seun Kuti says Sowore is the best
How
candidate.
can you be listening to Show Kuti self?
For real?
No.
Are you kidding now?
Yes, no.
It makes sense.
How does it make sense?
It doesn't?
How does Show Kuti make sense? Show Kuti is knowledgeable in history. Then he comes to tell you, the European people, not them. Now they tell you, this is Africa like this. Blah, 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 blah. I think he's good with all those history stuffs and all of that. But when you talk about factual stuffs, you can take, let's borrow a leaf from what happened recently between Very Dark Man and Sowore. You could see the role that Seun Kuti played. Will you say he was just? He wasn't. He I think he liked VDM.
Took sides.
He liked VDM. This was I saw a video where, an old video where he was saying the chains are the blood of the Africans, that the European people, the chains, every diamond you wear is the blood of your brother in Sierra Leone. A brother, Burna Boy, Dash and Diamond. This is how they laugh. I beg, leave all these people. I beg. Leave all these people.
So are you saying Seun is not real? Is that what you're saying? He projects himself as one of the realest people on earth.
Project. Everybody will project themselves to be. Everyone will project themselves to be real. Like I told you about Papi, he projected himself like that now. Projected himself to be real. Some will be real, and some will be acting real. There are more actors in real life than in movies.
Wow.
For real. People are acting film with their real life. They play. They never used to act before.
Story day. Story full ground. We and that's not all. Aside that you spoke against Omoyele Sowore, and he cleared the air.
He didn't clear the air. He didn't. The way if you go and watch that video again, the way he answered the question, he just arrogantly used pride, just answered the thing. People where the supporter are going, they say, that's a leader. I can show you screenshots of people when, these 2 weeks after I call him political content creator, now I come they attack Alex Otina.
Yeah.
The same people that were insulting me on Tunde North's post, that Tunde North posted that video, same people that were insulting me, they came under that post to tag me and were apologizing. That thing, I don't see people from the surface. I study them. I look at them from time. I've been studying how Sowore behaves right from when I think Buhari's campaign. He was one of the people that put Buhari in power. He was one of the people that made sure.
He vehemently refuted that over and over. That he never brought.
He did. There are videos. Videos are there. I even made the content and I posted it to show people. He did. He was one of those that were happy. People were even praising him. Why are they praising you if you are not one of the mouthpiece? For Buhari's win, they praise you. Then he can't go even on the radio. When he was now criticizing Buhari, he said Buhari came to power on his back. One thing I've noticed about Sowore loves to join force with people to achieve a result. Then he will take the glory that he first said, on my back. The interviewer asked him, whose back? He said, our back. So if he's part of it, he believes that now my name. So everybody, maybe he believes, say, okay, most say me and you do something now. I fit tell person say now me, you fit tell person say now you. Maybe that's how he sees it. But then a collective effort is a collective effort. The lady that David Umahi was having issue with, I think they made him to give her 110 million or so. He took that glory that he made. Until I now went online and now saw that it was not only himself. There were different people that were joining force to make sure that man does not cheat that girl. He say he.
Objective TV was a major. He played a major role.
Say na he.
Do you find pleasure in criticizing people? And because we've also heard you talk about Peter Obi. You've called out Peter Obi over time, and you said that he's not going to make it as a good president. You've said
No.
that
I didn't say he will make it as a good president. I said he's the best choice. Peter Obi is the best choice to be a president, but he's not a politician.
What's the difference?
The difference is a politician knows what to do. A politician is strategic. A politician is diplomatic.
If he's
Peter
not,
Obi is he just wish.
if you say he's the best choice,
Yes.
yet you're saying that he's not a good politician, how is he going to make it as a good leader?
A good leader can be a good leader, but politics is different from leading. Politics involves a lot of things that you need to do. Even if you are not that thing, you have to do it to make them feel like you are that thing. Then when you enter there, you change them for them. You can't do your mind. If you are a good man, not be doing all this process in the midst of bad people. You want to show them say you be a good man. They don't want you. You can play the card. Play the card with them. When you get there, you change them for all of them. All of them, if you arrest all of them, safe, put them for prison. But the way he's playing his own politics, I love the way he approaches things. But the people around him, I think they are going to sabotage him a lot. You don't
Can you do an impression of Peter Obi? We've seen videos of you.
Now you see why I am not happy. Because I used to campaign for him. In the last election, I campaigned for him a lot. I used to mimic him very well. I mimic him both on stage, offline. I do skits to promote him with his voice and, the costume and the glass. But I just noticed, in fact, I don't want to even support any politician. I'm not supporting Tinubu. I'm not supporting Peter Obi. I'm not supporting Atiku.
What do you think generally is President Tinubu doing well?
I don't think I don't think he's doing well. I don't think he is doing well. But what I think is he's releasing funds to the appropriate ministries that he should release. Those ministries now, in fact, I think Nigeria is the most democratic country in the world because there's freedom to do anything you like. That's why they'll leave you as a citizen, talk as you like. Them as the government, they do as they like. Tinubu don't release funds now. He'll give you this one, give you this one. He say, I go do anything I want to do. Anything I do with the money, no consign now. That's why he can go to Jos. He went to Jos and he told them at the airport that you do not have light in your airport. Now you don't get light. He don't settle you. Now you don't get light. That's not your business. Why won't he say you don't get light? It's not Nigeria. It's not his fault. He has settled you. So now no get light. Now no what I use the money do. And Nigeria is not a country where president will now come and call governor and say, hey, come on, why is there no light here?
So if your father gave you school fees to pay in school, and then eventually finds out that he didn't pay the school fees, he's just going to let you go that way?
My father's blood is in my vein. As a matter of fact, I've done so many things that my father has saved me from. In fact, my father was supposed to not even give up on me, Tete, because of how stubborn I grew. I grew up very stubborn. I've done a lot of stuff that my father has spent a lot of money on, but he will never still give up on me because his blood is here. I am him. If you want to use that instance, you can't use it for Nigeria because the president does not.
I can use it because I think that as a leader, he's seen as a father of the nation. Do you agree to that? If President Tinubu is the father of the nation and things are not going well,
is Nigeria a family?
Ideally, it's supposed to be a family, a divided family. You can't deny it. Even in your family, everything is not perfect. Nigeria is a family. It's supposed to be a family. That we're having chaos.
People they are kidnapping and people they are dying. Why is it affecting only?
Don't you have terrible brothers or cousins or relatives? Sorry.
They may be, but family is family.
That's exactly what we're saying. So if there's something going wrong in Nigeria, the father comes and sees it and says, okay, Isn't that a weak father?
We cannot use family as for
It's a
Nigeria.
perfect example.
It's
to
not
this.
a perfect example.
Come on.
It's
Nigeria
not.
is supposed to
What
be.
affects
He's
the
the
family
father of
affects
the nation.
everybody in that family. What affects the
Is
man
insecurity not affecting you?
it's affecting the nation. It's
The
affecting my mind that I cannot travel to this part. But
Good.
it's not affecting me in my house. I can stay in my house. I can go around my house. I can that day where if 1,000 people would
Have
go
you
down.
not seen cases where kidnappers went to a whole estate, kidnapped people and left?
It's not affecting the next people in the other estate.
Come on. As he never touch you,
No.
no mean say no they come.
He go touch you. You go get the feeling, say, hey, yeah. But that night, you still chop food. That night, you are not the one to contribute money that they are going to pay ransom. So we cannot use that example.
Don't you think this is insensitive?
No, it's not insensitive. It's not insensitive. If we are using perfect...
Because that's exactly what President Tinubu did.
He should...
I think that it was insensitive for him to have gone to Jos. And I'm saying this as a true Nigerian. You went to Jos.
He's not the first person to do that. Even Goodluck that were hailing himself.
Who says I care about good luck? If he was on the table, I would talk
I'm not supporting Tinubu, but then
it's not
you
about
cannot hold
support.
him responsible
You
for-
went to
for
a
that.
place where people were grieving. You couldn't spend more than 10, 20, 30 minutes.
And he was supposed to... He
was good.
supposed to be passionate about that.
And then he said he was leaving because there was no light in the airport. And he was supposed to fly in the next 10 to 20 minutes.
If
I
the
thought
governor of the state who is from that state cannot do anything about it and is looking at them, he went there with armor tank.
Do you
it
think?
Tinubu who is a Yoruba
and I'm going to
man?
ask you honestly now. Now that you know, I know you have an idea of what the states look like, what Nigeria looks like. You have been to military school and you know the formation of Nigeria to an extent. Do you think that the governor of that state, if he takes it upon himself to fight security, do you not know that other people who have interest will fight him? And it will become worse than what it is already.
Except he has signed up for something that nobody knows about. As a governor, if he wants to take it up, he will take it up. And I believe that a lot of governors are doing deals.
And nobody will fight him.
He will bring them down. Whoever wants to, he has the powers. Whoever wants to fight him, he has more powers than them. So if him where they did, where say 9 people, they keep quiet. This thing is happening in almost all the states now. The one that happened in Kogi when I think during Yahya Bello's time. No, Ibla say Yahya Bello even tried small for insecurity matter. Recently, there was one in
Benue.
Which state? In Benue.
So-
What happened? They said who was governor then. He said they should fight for themselves, that they have stones. So they should carry stone and be stoning people that are coming to kill them. You get? Except there is something on ground that these people are signing. There's a deal on ground. That's what is making these people to keep quiet, these governors to keep quiet. So in fact, the president is supposed to oversee. But if let's even say now he's messing up. Let's say he's messing up and we'll keep him one side. The governor that is from the state, the governor that is part of those people, they speak the same tribe, grew up in that land, saw the things happening in that land, promised these people to protect them against these things that have happened that he has witnessed. And now these things are happening in his regime and he's keeping quiet. Then we will not hold that one. We will not go and be holding president. We'll have to start from there. We'll start from there now. But if you insult governor today, tomorrow they'll pick you. Anywhere you enter, they'll find you.
So I'm going to say this because you mentioned Benue and it's in a conversation. We've seen the previous government, for example, the one before
Tinubu.
Alia.
Okay, Ben.
That was Gabriel. No, sorry. Senator
okay.
Tom, I think. Yeah. You know how he tried to fight insecurity in Benue, and you know how they fought him. I'm not saying he wasn't the governor that the people wanted. He wasn't fighting or doing the roads like this one is doing now or doing all the best things, but he stood his ground that Fulani headsmen were not going to take the city or the town. But you saw how every day there was killing because the governor kept fighting. That's my point.
How did he fight? By words.
He made laws, anti-grazing laws, to fight against movement of herders.
Were they actions or laws?
Pure, real good actions where
What
we
were the
had
actions they took?
where we had people, young men who were doing the security work in the farms, in the bush, in the villages.
Vigilante or security people?
There was vigilantes in the towns and other places, and they were, I've forgotten how they named these people. The way you have Amotekun, or what do you call it?
Amotekun.
Good. That's how you have a group in Benue that were fighting all of those kind of things. But we saw them being killed. We saw farmers being killed.
The Amotekuns being killed.
No, I'm talking about Benue State. Those people that the governor put in place to fight insecurity in the bush, in the villages. You saw that they were killing them. They were still killing villagers. So I'm just saying to you that I do not think that, yes, the primary duty of a government is to protect lives and property. The governors are supposed to protect. But I think that if there was a power, a federal power backing them up, it would be much more better than just
Yes, of course,
because
it
you
would
know
have
this
been.
is politics. You and I know that it's politics. And if, for example, if you're in APC, I mean, the president is in APC and maybe the governor is in PDP. You don't, naturally, with the way the architecture of politics is in Nigeria, you always see that the president is not on the governor's side. And that was what happened during Otom. He was always having issues with Buhari at the time because he was in PDP and Buhari was in APC. So you don't expect Buhari to support him because they will always want them to come to the APC side when power fails them. Do you understand the game?
I get you.
So that's it. And I'm saying that, I mean, we expect that president can take it up. He's putting in policies that we think that are futuristic. Yeah? He's putting in futuristic policies that can help. But I think that in the area of security, he needs to do more.
He needs to do more in the area of security. But then we have to start from the state. Except, that's what I'm saying, except. If these governors have these powers, except the president is telling them not to act. Except maybe it's the president that have the deal with these people and he's telling them, don't hurt these people, don't do this. Because if Sheikh Gumi can be saying that these people are our brothers and they are sisters and nobody is picking him up, I mean, I strongly believe there's a deal. And my instincts tells me from what I have observed in Nigeria, all these things went, I think it was Jonathan's time. I think a lot of people, they were doing it to frustrate Jonathan's government. So I believe that they struck some deals that didn't end well then. And those things are lingering.
You think so?
That's what I think. I believe so. Because let's imagine that I always hear of news. I don't know if you've heard of news of tippers that cross border to pack people into Nigeria from other countries to come and terrorize and do all of that. Probably they'll pay all those people now. They'll pay their leaders. And if they don't pay them complete, they'll be here. As they kidnap, the Chibok girls say they kidnap. Not be those people kidnap, give many of them belle. They go born children. Those children go grow. They never reach 10 years. They don't teach them guns. So they will be multiplying. They'll keep multiplying. In 15 years, they would have had people don't fool everywhere. That's why you can see videos now of these guys doing video of their kidnapped victims and money. They would go on TikTok, do live, hold their rifles. Our soldiers have been set up. A lot of my classmates have died in Maiduguri, you know. So I just believe that Nigeria is a country that has the leaders have been following suit of what the past ones have been doing. Someone like Goodluck now, if Goodluck comes to power again, all of us they hail him. If anything make Goodluck be president again, he might be worse than Tinubu. You know why?
Because he knows better now.
Now he knows that we can tolerate that thing. That thing where he in the thing say, hey, I beg go, but they don't finish me. Now he's seeing Tinubu's regime and he's like, so that time when they shout for me, I just know they didn't make. I have to say I know.
Hmm.
You get? So now a lot of people believe that if you can bring back good luck, no try am o. You don't see our weak points. You don't know say okay, you can actually do anyhow. No worry, good luck na Gen Z o. Good luck when they post picture, they put on Malay song. I am. Leave good luck.
Comicals, man. As we come to the wrap of this show, it's been an amazing conversation. You are a lot of things, truly. I want to know, what religion do you really belong to?
I'm a Muslim. I used to be a Christian. I used to be a Christian.
You used to be a what?
I used to be a
Chrislam.
Muslim. Yeah.
What is Chrislam?
At a point, like, I've changed religion like 17 times. I think last year was 18.
What is Chrislam?
Chrislam is a mixture of Christianity and Islam.
What?
Then I'll go to mosque on Friday, go to church on Sunday, that same week.
What are you saying?
I used
Nothing.
to feel like it's one God. So Christian and Muslims are worshiping one God. So I felt like if you're a Muslim and God is blessing you for worshiping Him, and you're a Christian, God is blessing you for worshiping Him, that means if you do the both, you get more blessings.
Well, lie to lie, you're a comedian. You're a comedian.
That was what I used to feel. But then I just.
But what do you know now? What do you think? Or what religion do you practice?
I'm a
now?
Muslim.
I saw you, like I literally saw you in church
Last year,
or this year.
early this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was confused.
Is that how confused you are
Let me
about?
not say I was confused. I was early this year.
Was
early
it
this
because
year?
you were
It's not
dating?
early this year, it's
You
last year.
you started dating a Christian girl?
Yeah, I was. I dated her and I wanted to marry her, and she was a Catholic. As a matter of fact, I started going to Catholic church with her because I didn't want. It's not because I'm weak or something, but I wanted a beautiful family. I wanted a beautiful family, and then I'm not really strong in religion, so I was like, any religion of the girl I go marry. If I marry Muslim girl, I'll remain a Muslim. If I marry Christian girl, I'll go be Christian. Make the family just go smooth. Because my father is a Muslim, my mother is a Christian. You get? And I love to love. In fact, I used to love to love. I'm not sure I love to love anymore. No, so I was going to Catholic church with her. I started catechism class because of love. I started catechism class, but I just realized, it's in the all this one self. What am I even doing? And I just had to just be a man.
I think. Do you not think that the reason for your confusion is because you've not really given yourself to the teaching of Jesus Christ?
No, I have given to myself to the teaching of Allah. So I understand better now. I want to be a Muslim the way my father used to say something. He said, where else is best for a fish to live other than the water that God has kept it to be? Someone said an aquarium. But then that aquarium would limit its freedom. You know? My father would say that if you see a clean pig, that pig is a bastard. Because it's not in the nature of a pig to be clean. It's in their DNA to be in the gutter. Dirty, that's pig. When you see a pig on the streets, clean, you don't bath, it's so clean. They avoid dirty. No, a bastard. So I'd rather be where I was born into.
So if,
by the way, let me clear the air, please. I'm not saying whoever converts is a bastard, please.
I was going to ask,
it's all about choice.
Yeah, I was going to ask. So if you were born in a place that is not right, if you were born as a worshiper of demon, for instance, and your father gave that analogy or proverb, are you going to stay as a demon worshiper? Think about this.
If I'm a demon worshiper, if I was born as a demon worshiper, and my morals tells me that there is nothing wrong I'm doing, I might even be seeing the Muslims and the Christians as the demons. Don't you think the demons see us as demons?
That's the question. Do you not know that people who you criticize for kidnapping and killing see it as nothing wrong?
They don't see it as anything wrong, but we see it as something wrong. So everybody will see from their point of view.
But there's something called truth.
Yeah, the truth is your truth.
It's not my truth.
It's your
truth.
truth.
Is constant. It's not about my truth because my truth can vary. My truth can be dynamic, but truth is constant.
You know, a constant truth can be a very big lie to someone.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Because you see it as lie does not mean.
No,
for
it's not
example,
saying.
they
will
you
even
don't
give you
see
proof.
life.
They will give you proof.
For
of
example,
why.
you don't see life, but there is life.
Why do you think people get cajoled? People get cajoled because they have their own points of views. But when people bring their own points of views to them, they give them facts, and they see the holy books has so many things that you can use to whine people.
Your holy book.
Even Bible has more.
There's no whining in Bible.
A lot.
There's no whining in Bible.
What I say.
This is not a conversation for argument, but the truth is, there's no whining in Bible.
There is a lot of things in Bible that you can
Bible
use.
says,
You can use to back
"Forever,
up.
O Lord, Thy
There's a lot
word
of-
is settled." Is settled. Is a final.
That is one thing. Another person will do something evil and give you another verse, and you'll be like, Everybody will back up whatever they want to do with a scripture that favors them. That's it.
I think that you should give yourself to the teaching of Jesus Christ, the word of the Bible.
No problem. I can learn it.
Yeah, you should. You
Can
should,
learn it.
because I know.
Even my father knows the Bible. So
I know.
Even as a Muslim,
Reading the
I
Bible
can-
doesn't mean you know the Bible.
Even as a-
Because you could pick up any book and read it. You read your biology, you read your geography, depending on what you read in school. Those words don't carry life. They are logos. But the moment if you want to be a medical doctor and you constantly give yourself to the reading of medicine, over time you're going to become one.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
still,
it's the same
you can still
thing.
be a very good medical doctor, giving yourself to the teachings, and you learn everything, and you are a very good medical doctor, and still be a very.
And you don't practice.
No, you can still practice and still be a very terrible human being.
You should give yourself to the teaching of Jesus Christ. I've been with you. I know what you said to me in private. I know what your heart looks like. You're not a bad person. You're one person that really wants to know God. You said you've given yourself to the teaching of Allah. I'd like for you to give yourself to the teaching of Jesus Christ. It's something you may walk around and you may have seen things that people have done, maybe as Muslims or Christians. And you will say, this one is not what I want to stand for. But if we want to go by that, you will never serve God in the first place. You won't even go for Allah. So, but if you know God for yourself, if you're inundated in God, that's where life is.
Don't you think it's like equal as me giving myself to the teachings of the Quran? Because I really don't know too much about it, and I don't know too much about Christianity. So I'm just like in the middle. So if I decide to go this way, another person will say, "Why you know Kuku use that time? Go this way."
You know one thing about God, the word of God is like a seed.
Do you believe Christians and Muslims worship one God?
I don't believe.
Who do you think the Christians worship?
It's not who. They worship God.
Okay, what do you think the Muslims worship?
I don't know.
So why don't you believe it's one
I truly
God?
don't know. It can't be one God.
I believe it's one God, though. I believe it's one God.
It can't be one God. The name of Jesus
If
is
it's not one God, Christians and Muslims, they will not be marrying each other. Because they will share
Is
one
it that
child.
basis?
They will share one
Are you
child.
anchoring it on that basis? It couldn't be
No,
so.
it's not just on that basis, but there are a lot of things. They will not be doing stuff together because their God are different. So if you say their God are different, but to me, I believe it's one God.
Like I said,
I just believe that
give
God,
yourself
God,
to the teaching
God
of
is
Jesus.
too big to be worshipped in one way.
Why is there now one way to God? Which is, he said, I am the way, the truth, and the light.
No, there's no.
There's just one way to God.
That is
It's Jesus
That
Christ.
is, you see, Now, if Prophet Muhammad says another thing now, the Muslims
He's a
are holding on.
prophet.
Nobody
Nobody
is a prophet.
He's
now.
not a prophet. He's the
Jesus
son
God.
of God.
Son of God.
So this conversation today is not about. It's not a religious
Okay,
conversation.
let's leave religion.
But you are a lot of things, and
leave
then you
religion.
came on the show. That's the way it goes. So it's been an amazing run, guys. This amazing conversation with my friend and brother, Comic Usman.
God bless you.
I want to thank you for sharing your time with us. Thank you for representing all that you represent, except being neither Muslim or Christian.
No, I'm a Muslim. I'm a Muslim. La ilaha illallah,
You know what the
Muhammadur
Bible
Rasulullah
says?
sallallahu alaihi wasallam. La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahu Akbar.
You know what the Bible says? A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Choose a path.
But you can be unstable and fall into 1 billion.
You're just being a comedian. Guys, it's been an amazing run. We've had a great time from the start of this show up until now. This is Fire and Ice podcast, or rather Fire and Ice talk show with White Bits, the Sweet Talker. My name is White Bit, the Sweet Talker. My friends call me the ubiquitous man. Do well to follow us on all social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.